AM Sports Report brought to you by Hobby Habit. Check out what people are saying about Traxxas RC Cars and Hobby Habit. Joel McFarland said, I picked up the truck from you on Friday. It's an awesome RC. My kids and I are having a blast with it. Thanks for being my go-to local RC solution. Hobby Habit in Grande is a Traxxas exclusive RC car dealer and can even fix the cars if needed. Hobby Habit, just for the fun of it. It was not a good weekend for these guys, for the Tigers. Man, on Friday, LHS football lost to Vale 27-14, I believe was the final score. Boys soccer lost to Estacada 5-1, and girls soccer lost their first game of the season 2-0 to Henley on the road. The girls closed out the weekend with a 4-0 loss to Klamath Union on Saturday. So they've lost more games already this year than last year, and I feel like this team is as good or better than last year's team that got second place in state. So maybe it's just a little early season hiccup for them, I hope, and hopefully they can get back on track tonight versus Fruitland at EOU, with the boys taking on Nissa right afterwards. And so I'm trying to figure out how that's going to play out. The girls start at 4, the boys start at 5. There's no way both of those games can start on time on EOU's field. So maybe one of them's being played at the middle school. I don't know, because they don't signify, what field it's being played on. It's just assumed that all the high school soccer games are at EOU. But if a game starts at 4, the next game can't start at 5. So I don't know what the plan is on that. LHS volleyball is also in action tonight as they host the Dowls at 6:30 up at the LHS gym. Other football scores from the GOL this last Friday and around the Valley. Baker lost to Scappoose 48-0. Pendleton lost to East Valley 46-3. So another tough week for the GOL. Imbler beat Prairie City 32-26. Elgin beat Perrydale 46-18. And Union beat Cove 72-8. And that's why watching 8-man football is really hard for me, because 72 points in a game, that's crazy. We'll be live streaming the LHS home game this Friday on the EOL Live Network as Pendleton goes to Redmond and Baker plays a neutral site game in Sisters versus Marshfield. We're still looking for sponsors for football, so message us right here or email office@eolive.tv. EOU football had a bye week, and they'll host Whitman this Saturday at 1 p.m., and it's family day, so bring your kids out. They get in for free, and they also get a ticket for a free popcorn, and you'll get to see a non-league EOU football game. I think everybody should be close to healthy after the bye week, which is crazy. I was talking with Solo Taylor, who's the defensive coordinator, and he said that it's crazy to think, that us having our bye week in week 2 benefited us because we were so banged up. Usually teams want their bye week later on in the season because you're more beat up later on in the season, but we were already beat up. So, yeah, EOU football, Saturday, 1 o'clock, Whitman. The number 1 team in the nation, EOU volleyball, was in action for their home and CCC opener this weekend. On Friday night, they swept Evergreen 3-0 in an absolute trouncing. I mean, it wasn't even a fun game to watch. And then Saturday, Northwest came to town after sweeping College of Idaho, who was ranked number 10 in the country on Friday night, and EOU swept them as well. I mean, this EOU volleyball team is really good. They're number 1 in the country for a reason, and they're going to make a run at a national title. They make the long haul to Ashland and Klamath Falls this weekend to take on number 19 Southern and receiving votes Owls of OIT. That's going to be this is a proving weekend for the Mountie volleyball team. If they can go down there and win both of those games, the sky's the limit. EOU men's soccer is on their California trip right now. They beat number 25 Westcliff on Sunday 2-1 and tied Masters University yesterday 2-2. They play on Wednesday at 7 p.m. in Fullerton versus Hope International. EOU women's soccer battled Whitman to a tie on Sunday afternoon up at Community Stadium. This game was a 5.5 hour, 6 hour game because of lightning. The game was delayed twice, and all the players have to go inside, right? And then they kick the fans out of the stadium. So you either have to go sit in your car Or if you know people, you can go in the snack bar. The track and field team was in the snack bar. But they showed a lot of resilience in this game. They ended up tying it 2-2. EOU's Jocelyn Sizemore scored 2 goals last week from her defender position and was named the CCC Defender of the Week for her efforts. She had a heck of a game against Whitman, and to score goals from a defender position, that just shows the versatility of this EOU women's soccer team. I have a ton of interviews for fall sports in the can, so pay attention over the next couple of weeks as those will be dropping. AM Sports Report brought to you by Hobby Habit, just for the fun of it.